Good evening. Today on X News, Elvis appears on television again, but this time his hit movement is limited. Should the world be concerned? Should Elvis be concerned? Should we be concerned? Cause the thrust is just maybe too much for us. What can this world do?
This just in!
No.
Breaking news. The opening battle between McCarthy and Murrow has been heating up exponentially these past few days. A dispute about our rights between McCarthy and Murrow has begun. Edward R. Murrow has brought a case public. Senator Joseph McCarthy made a public accusation that more than 200 card-carrying communists had infiltrated the United States government. Few in the press were willing to stand up against McCarthy for fear they too would be targeted.
For those of you who don't know what card carrier means, it's for those people who practice communism and have views of communism. Senator Joseph McCarthy believes that there are these type of people that have infiltrated his military. And now live to Lynette, apparently. Lynette? Can you hear us, Lynette? Are you out there?
Lynette?
Lynette, is that you? Hold on. Can you hear?
Lynette!
Oh yeah, Lynette. 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 Oh, okay, there
Alright,
we go.
thanks guys.
Lynette.
I'm here looking for people to interview so we can see and try to find out what they think about McCarthyism, so let's look around. I don't think there's any people, so let's go chase some people down. Let's go.
Barbershop.
Let's see. Let's see what they think. There's a few people here to interview.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes,
can I get your opinion on something?
Yeah,
Can I get your opinion on how Joseph McCarthy is doing with
How he's
communism?
doing. Well, I'm a little afraid of saying this, but I believe that he is stripping us of our First Amendment rights for freedom of speech
Why do you believe this, sir?
because he claims that anyone who is against his beliefs is a communist.
Guys, we're on air.
Oh, that was great.
Lynette, that was very great.
Oh, Lynette, Dave, thank you, Lynette, for that interesting interview. It seems here that we have a battle going on between Senator Joseph McCarthy and Edward R. Murrow. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I think Edward R. Murrow is very brave for what he's doing.
You think he's brave? Why? Why do you think he's brave?
Well, I mean, he's defending the nation.
But I mean, you don't see what McCarthy's doing? Like, he's curing this disease of communism that's in his military, not only there, but in the nation. Like, we don't want communism here.
But I mean, everyone's scared to stand up to Joseph McCarthy.
I love you.
Buenas noches.
I love you. Muy buena suerte.
Hey there. We have our most premium tobacco rolled up in Class A cigarettes. If you want to smoke the finest, we have the finest right here.
Hi, I'm Bree, and thank you for being with us today at Bree at Noon. Joining us today is the lovely Monica and Braden. They will be joining us with a discussion about Edward R. Murrow and McCarthy. Braden, what can you tell me about Senator McCarthy?
Well, you know, a lot of people think that he was just an all-around bad guy, but he really wasn't. He was a normal American citizen that grew up in a small town of Wisconsin. He was a farmer, part of a farming community. He actually dropped out of junior high when he was 14 because he had to help support his family. He always wanted to do what was best for his family. He then went back to high school and graduated at the age of 20 and finished it in 1 year. And then he went on to the Marquette University Law School in Milwaukee and graduated from there with a law degree. After that, he decided to go into the court system and became a judge. After that, he ran for the 10th District Court in Wisconsin and was the youngest judge to be elected.
Braden, what can you tell me about your opinion on McCarthy?
I truly believe that his goals to rid America of communism and the disease that it creates was a good goal, and that we that we then focused on it later, but how he went about it was wrong.
Who do you think was right?
I truly believe that if Senator McCarthy would have went about it differently, then what he was doing was right. But because of the way he did it, it was wrong because it then ruined our civil rights and civil liberties as American citizens.
If you were McCarthy, what would you have done differently?
You know, I would have had the same goals and reasons behind what I was trying to do, but I wouldn't have persecuted the American citizens. I would have made sure that what I was doing was the right way through the judicial system that we have set up.
Monica, what did you think Merle did wrong?
I think Merle took the right steps because by just standing up against McCarthy was pretty brave. So really, Merle did all he could and he went beyond that. So I wouldn't really have done something differently or believe that Merle was wrong in doing anything.
Thank you, Monica and Brayden, for joining us today. Joining us next week will be Russell and Autrey on extensive studies on Elvis's hips. Good afternoon and good luck.